A really poor performance. I thought the Greeks fully deserved their 2-0 win. When preparing for an away European game, it does take special tactics, but we got it completely wrong, especially with what we executed at the start of the game. Yes, we did hold the ball. We defended relatively well in the first quarter, and the players did drop back every time the Greeks got their ball. But we were too cautious, and these were the type of tactics that I think we would have typically deployed against a team like Barcelona or Real Madrid. No disrespect to our opponents, but we should have started off on a more aggressive note from the off and looked to get that away goal. We lacked urgency, there was no drive, there was no control, and when the Greeks took their 1-0 lead, I felt that we should have stepped up a gear there and then and played with a bit more aggression, but it was clear throughout the game that we weren't going to create chances and ultimately we weren't going to score a goal. At Manchester United, we take great pride in our wide play. We've produced some of the best wingers in modern day football. This evening was typical of what we've seen throughout the season. Our wide play was non-existent. Ashley Young, Antonio Valencia really offered nothing throughout the game. There was really just one testing cross that was put into the Greek box. At the start of the game, I thought it was a perfect opportunity to give Kagawa a chance. Yes, he's not a wide player, but when he does play, he can drift into that central area and create chances, and that potentially would have worked against our opponents today. What we're really lacking this season is being a dynamic team. If you're dynamic, you test your opponents more. If you're not dynamic, you become too predictable, and unfortunately that's becoming the case throughout the season. Our opponents are able to read our gameplay, sometimes even before the game starts. And the Greeks did a great job in being one step ahead of us this season. We need to become more dynamic and ultimately become more creative, otherwise our season is just going to go from bad to worse. I felt that Robin van Persie should have nailed that chance that he had. It was disappointing. I think going into the next leg, 2-1 down would have given us a better chance. But it's not completely over. We need to regroup and find ways that we can be a bit more creative and test our opponents without being too predictable, because that's our problem today, and it's been our problem throughout the season. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment, like the video. Most importantly, make sure you subscribe to the Full Time Devils. Thank you for watching, and I will speak to you all soon. Cheers.